Good morning, beautiful people. Hope you're all well as always. I want to talk to you about a study that was done in the 1960s by NASA, basically, to find out how many geniuses there were at a younger age in schools compared to later on in life. Now, what they did, it was very clever. They done a simple creative test basically on children in primary schools and in kindergarten basically to find out how many of them were geniuses or had the potential to become geniuses. And the results were outstanding. 98% of the pupils inside the schools were geniuses. 98% of the kids were geniuses. And then they paused the studies, and then they carried out the studies again. And when these kids had grown up and they were in their teenage years, 15, 16, they realized that 98% geniuses had gone down to about 25%, if I'm not wrong, or around the 30% marker. So between kindergarten and teenage years, secondary school, this 98% genius level had shrunk to 25%. So what they did was very, very clever. The guy was doing this study, says, you know what, I'm going to go a step further, and I'm going to come back and do a third test basically on these guys when they are adults and they are fully functional adults in society, and see how many of them are still geniuses. And then when the studies were carried out, only 2% of the 98% were geniuses or still had the potential to become geniuses. 2%. And the guy from NASA that was basically doing these experiments said, this is clear proof that the educational system not only destroys the creative mind, but also takes your ability to think freely. So it makes you pretty much dumb, if I'm honest with you. This is the school system that has been around for years and years and years. And sadly, till today, we are engaging in a method of teaching that destroys geniuses, bright minds, bright futures, and bright souls. Take that with you guys next time you're thinking about school and how great it is. Schools stop you from thinking freely, stop you from becoming or reaching your full potential. This is my personal opinion only, and this study was done in the 1960s, so maybe things have changed. However, think about that for a second. Have a wonderful morning, and I'll see you on the next one. Ciao, ciao for now.